Hello, Capricorn. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading, so everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Infal 53 Tarot. She's review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wow. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Wow, Capricorn. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's... Oh, wow. Okay. First time I've seen that energy today. Yeah, you're like, well, we'll see. We'll see about this. Okay. Yeah, you're wondering. Yeah, you're wondering. Okay. Jumping into this, Capricorn, this is definitely very clear. It's a matter of which one to listen to, your mind, your thoughts, or your heart and your emotions. You're showing me that there's definitely some sort of communication here taking place between you and someone. What you're kind of saying is, it's not necessarily a tug of war between your heart and your thoughts. It kind of is. At the same time, I feel like even your heart and your mind and your thoughts are on the same page with each other, whether you know it or not. It's just kind of presenting itself in opposite energies. And that's what I find very fascinating, because there's, in a sense, this balance of opposite energies, like this contradicting energy. So in one sense, you're wanting to express and say something. At the same time, you're also very intelligently saying, by me expressing this, by me saying this and sharing this, depending on what happens or how things unfold next, I'm also going to very firmly explain and also communicate that I'm also going to emotionally cut things off as well. Even though there is the understanding, the awareness that this may cause some sort of difficulty or maybe, kind of ruffle some feathers in a sense, it will work out in your favor. It will work out in your benefit. So I kind of feel like for you, you're just like, you know what? I got to say what I got to say. I got to kind of put my foot down on this. Something's working out for you. Yes, in one sense, it's very unfortunate. At the same time, I just needed to say it to get it off my chest, because that's part of self-love and self-respect. Not only that, there is this element, in essence, of truth here. And so that's where that eye to eye comes into play. It's through the process of all this that your heart and your thoughts are on the same page with one another. It's like, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. You're finding out that there's definitely some sort of financial opportunity here for you. And I feel like it's regarding whether it's your accomplishments, your success, what you've done for yourself, or what you've created so far. I do see that whatever it could be, it could not be. We'll don't know yet. But whatever this opportunity is, I do see you're just wanting to kind of have further guidance or awareness as to what it is. I myself don't know. You're showing me that you're going through the emotional and mental process with something to do with you and someone, but whatever this financial opportunity is, you're not necessarily exactly showing me. You're showing me that you're not too sure exactly what is going on, whether it be some sort of, let's just say, marriage, commitment, contract, maybe business deal. I don't exactly know. It feels like it could be contract. It's interesting because you're not too sure exactly how things are going to move forward. At the same time, you can't help but replaying how things used to be and how things used to feel, whether it be a living situation, whether it be a foundation, whether it be the businesses. I don't exactly know. You are trying to formulate and come up with some sort of plans here, but even then you're kind of like, well, I'm still in the process of kind of buying my time and trying to see how I kind of sit with this. goodness gracious. Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering. It feels like some sort of business opportunity. That's what I was wondering. There's definitely a contract that comes with it. So that's definitely read the fine print. Read the fine print. You're like, I don't know, but there's something there that I kind of feel like is calling you. I don't know what that is. Yeah. I feel like the idea that comes across your mind is to kind of shift some things around, make some changes, and it's definitely for the sake of like bringing someone in. And I don't know if that's an energy of you're having to kind of like get yourself ready and prepared to kind of like collaborate with others, or if you're the one that's actually making someone the offer. But I feel like I feel like you're the one being given the offer, if that makes sense. But you're also having to kind of like work with it in such a way where you're immediately already saying, you know what, in order to kind of like turn this into something more than it already is, let me collaborate and work with them. But the way this collaborative energy is working between the two of you, you're even kind of like, where's this going? I mean, immediately. I feel like you made some changes, shifted some things around, and already you're kind of like, I just don't know. And so it's like, okay, well, you're working with it fast and you're finding out just as fast that it's kind of like, have another look at this again. And ultimately what you're saying is this collaborative energy between you and them, no, something's got to change. At the same time, with the way you are moving forward, it's like you're trying to understand and grasp what is actually truly happening with you and them, you and the situation. I don't exactly know. Yeah, it could be between you and someone. It could be between you and someone. At the same time, this feels like marriage. This feels like marriage, and you're not showing me marriage. You're showing me a couple things. You're showing me business, and you're showing me marriage. Jeez. That's a strong consideration there. That is a very strong consideration. And again, it's this energy at the initial beginning of this that kind of, brings it back full circle. Again, it's the mind and the heart that are up against one another. And even though you are making this decision for yourself because you yourself know something's got to change, you're also confused by it. Yet at the same time, you're working through that confusion, and then there's like also this follow-up of that emotional wandering and wondering, and it's like, what is going on here? And it's definitely between you and someone romantically. And you're kind of saying like, well, do I want this? Do I want them? Do I want this financial opportunity? Do I not? And so I feel strongly that you're in the order of making plans for your future, and I kind of feel like everything is up in the air at this point. It feels like business-wise, things are up in the air. It feels like romantic-wise, things are up in the air. And there's just a whole lot of I don't know. But I feel like when it comes to you kind of laying out the plans or the structure of what you want your future to be and look like, those are some things that's kind of like, well, just go with what your heart calls you to. Even though you're showing me that there's a bit of a roller coaster here, I still feel like you're on the right path. Because again, initially out the gate, you show me that there is this energy of love and self-respect. Follow that path, I will advise. Follow that path, because that'll let you see some things, whether about finances or whether it be about partners. But of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with a water sign, a fire sign, an earth sign, and that is all.